Hello everyone. Today we are going to critic about Lion movie. We have 5 topics that we are going to critic. The first is character.
Yeah.
Second is
Plot.
or story.
Yeah.
Setting. And the
Scene that touch our heart.
And the last is
Lesson
learned from this movie. Okay, let's introduce ourselves. My name is Tatsupon Sukrongken.
My name is Akaponusa.
My name is Timkan Tukdang.
Okay, now let's start the first topic that we are going to critic. The first is character. For me, I like the young Saru because this character is as a child, he showed the strong feeling about his loss on the train. He cried and finding his way home. He can communicate the feeling that touched my heart, and I thought that young Saru gave us more feeling than adult Saru. And although he is just a kid, but he can do it really good. Yes.
Okay, for me, I like the main character, Suberry, the Saru adoptive mother. The reason why I like this character because she gave all of her love to Saru, although the Saru is not the real son. She tried to look after the Saru well. She has the patience to take care of the 2 adoptive sons. Suberry expressed the maternity in his character. For example, in the scene, Saru meets his new family in the first time. The scene impacted my emotion very much and showed the motherships of Suberry clearly.
And for me, I like young Saru like you because he is very strong. We can see in many scenes that he ran away from the bad guy and the bad situation. Everything showing his eye, just like feeling dangerous, like when he ran away from bad guy in the strange place. He didn't talk with anyone, but we can feel pleasure with his eye. They show everything from his eye. Happy feeling when he made new family in the Australia.
In my opinion, young Saru play important part of the movie than the adult Saru, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move to the next topic, plot story.
Yes.
The plot is about Saru finding his long way home, and I think this kind of plot is really touching and relating to everyone because everyone has home and they feel connected to it. Because when we lost, we will have the same experience or the same feeling that like Saru, that he want to find his way home. Okay.
Well, for me, I like the part that he feel in the adult Saru and the first he don't think about to find a way to go home, come back, go home. But when he eat the snack or something that is an India snack, and he thinking about, oh, I has home and I want to go home. I do like that part because it's the beginning of two.
Yes, because he has some background with that snack with his brother. Yeah. And although he has lost over 25 years, but he still miss his home and his family. So he tried. He never give up to find his way home.
Yeah.
Okay, plot is in. The next is about setting.
The setting, the movie has shown the different life of Saru in India or Bangladesh and Australia. And the life Saru life in the India or Bangladesh in the childhood, he surfaced the harmful and dangerous things like Saru tried to sleep in the train station tunnel with the children homeless. Suddenly, the officer come to catch them and hit them. The plot, the mood and tone is quite blue, dark and gray.
Yes.
But
Kind of
it's,
drama.
yes, it's like a drama. But the contrast with the saloon life in Australia, the mood and tone in this story is get better. Saloon was starting his new life. He learned about the new language, adapt himself with the new family. The color of scene in Australia is a liveful and happy. I think.
Yes, I think too, because I think they want to show us about hopeless and hopeful of Australia. When they come to Australia, the setting is very bright, but setting in the
India.
setting in India is very has a gloom color
Yeah.
that place, and I think the India has a beautiful location.
You said that it had a best picture, a good picture,
Yes.
beautiful scenery.
Yeah.
Yes,
I like the scene that has a many butterfly.
butterfly.
Yes, and the lock place, the mountain that her mother carried the lock is beautiful too. Great revenue too. Every scene in India beautiful, but
It's
it's
had a
very
poverty, the poor condition.
mm,
Yes. Because I think this movie show the authentic environment of the India in that time, over 1960. Yeah.
By the way, the Australia has a luxury restaurant.
Yes.
Mhm.
I think the setting can tell us some feeling that the Saru was in. For example, when he lost, he ran to the empty road. The setting of the empty road can tell us that he feel empty and he feel unsafe because he was lost. Yes. And the setting can tell us many things about the movie and the feeling of the character. And this movie has the best picture too because it was nominated for the best picture in the Oscar. Okay, now let's move to the scene that touched our heart. Okay.
For me, the most favorite scene that touched my heart is the final scene that Sarun and his brother in the childhood was walking on the runway
Right.
and he touched.
And he imagined.
Yes, because the scene can make me cry.
Yes.
Yes, I even know I'm emotional. That scene is expressed the best relationship between Sarun and Guru, his brother.
His brother.
Guru.
What about you?
You finish?
Yes.
I like the scene that Saru he give up to find his home, and I really like when he pull out the map in his wall, because he give up, and when
You mean
lay down.
he pulled out the pin
Yes.
from the map, right?
And when he lay down and thinking about the way to go home, and he flash out about
Flashback.
he flashback about the way every way that he run from his home, and thinking about that and find in the Google map.
Environment around his home.
Yes, it's very touch my heart so much.
Because I saw that he find the tank, the big tank out there. He recognized that it was in his
Hometown.
hometown. For the scene that touched my heart is the scene that the adult Saru has found the snack of the India. It's called jalebi. Because he has the background experience with this snack. When he was a kid with his brother, he wanted to buy it, but he didn't have any money. And his brother said that if he grow up, he will buy a lot of jalebi for Saru. I think this scene is really powerful and touching because it make him think about the memory that in the past with his brother. Okay. Let's move to the lesson learned from the
final topic.
yes.
About my lesson learned, I think faith bring us to meet something or someplace different, but we are the one who choose that by our own. Just like Saru that meet the new place, go to Australia, go to the strange place, Bangladesh or some place, but finally he come back his home because he do it by himself.
Because
Yes.
he never give up.
Mm.
Yes. He has home. He want to go back.
Yes.
For me, when I'm finished to watch this movie, the quotes appear in my mind that where there's a views, where there's a way. Okay, it means we do anything with the attention, we will success. Like Saru, he attempt to find his hometown from the Google map or the map, and he spent a lot of his time to find until he found his home. I think this is the good example.
And the lesson that I learned from this movie is I learned the good side of the technology, because if there is no technology, Saru cannot find his home, right? Because he used technology in an appropriate way. Because in this 21st century, the technology is around.
Yes.
Our life is surrounded by technology, but it depends on us that how we use it. If we use it in the appropriate way, it will be good for us. But if we use it in a bad way, it will result bad too. So I think that technology is now important for us if we use it in a good way. Like Saru, that he used the technology, the Google Earth, to find his way home. Okay, that is what I learned about technology.
Okay, last but not least, I have a question to ask everyone. Who do you think who has more influence on Sarun to find his way home?
For me, I think his brother has more influence, because when he was a kid, he lived with his brother. He addicted to his brother, to everywhere, to the train, to the road, to the market. And then when he was grow up into adult, he see the snack and it made him think of his brother, and that feeling that he want to go home to his lost family.
Okay, so but
Yeah, and for me too, his big brother, Kudu. Yeah, Kudu. Yeah, because every scene that we can see, it has many places that Saru has a memory with Kudu. Yeah, and the final scene that we see, Suru always thinking about his brother and thinking to playing and grab his brother hand to run in the railway. Road. Yes.
for me, I think I agree with you. Yes, Kudu influenced Saru to come back hometown more than his mother, because when Saru is young, he is beside his brother all the time.
Yes.
And moreover, when Saru found the problem, the first person that Saru called is the Guru, his brother. And for example, in the scene that Saru lost in the train station,
Yes.
and he screamed his brother name, Guru, Guru,
Yes.
oh, help me, Guru.
He shouted his brother name.
Yes, I think that Guru is the impact.
Yes. And I think he has more relationship with his brother than his mom.
Yeah.
Because his mom has to go to work
Yeah.
and he be his brother.
Yeah. It's
So-
okay. Take care. Who do all the time.
Yes.
I think.
So we all think the same, that
Yeah.
his brother has more influence on Saru to come back home. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. We have ended the critic about the live on movie. I hope you all enjoy our critic. And it's time to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.